that Your Excellency and you are planning very well when you stepped out that these girls, more than anything else, requires a modern bus, so they can give them the stature, the academic stature that they are. These are academic giants, and we need to give them a bus that can give them the stature of the great girls that you are holding here. And so, Your Excellency, I know you'll be able to do something like this, so that before the Form 4s get of this place, they should be able to ride on that Scania bus that we are seeing on this. A section of these girls, Your Excellency, are spending in a makeshift dormitory. It's called a Mapati structure. Again, our chief principal has explained here that due to the increasing demand for spaces in secondary school, the school wanted to expand, and we are now at the 5th Street, almost in the neighborhood of the 6th Street. And so that necessitated a section of the girls, around 70, to be put in a makeshift dormitory. That dormitory makes my heart become heavy. And the parents, we are knocking on doors, just like Honorable Speaker said, to see to it that we get resources, we get money, so that we can be able to very quickly remove those girls from that makeshift and put them in a habitable environment that will be able to give them the motivation and the comfort, the conduciveness to produce the great results. We want to give you girls, I want to assure you, in my leadership as the chair of this board, and with very committed and supportive board members and the PA members, that we shall give you the best. We shall ensure you are comfortable. We shall ensure that we give you a conducive environment where you'll be able to unfold and give your best that God has given you in terms of talent, in terms of potentials, so that you become that great lady, that Chief Justice of tomorrow, that President of tomorrow, that Governor of Embu of tomorrow, and any person that you can imagine of.
So you are in a very good school. We are very grateful members of the board for creating an opportunity for our dear girls to succeed academically, to shape their future, to ensure that they are able to sustain their dream, and to ensure that their dream is brought into realization through their stay in this school. For our parents, we want to encourage you to continue encouraging the girls to get better grades, better results, to get the best out of this school in terms of discipline, to get the best direction through the guidance and counseling processes that we have here, and to ensure that they follow the footsteps of my college mate, Her Excellency. We were in the same college. We used to elect her when she was a young lady, and the people of Embu saw what we saw when we were young. And that is why she is our governor. So it is because she was shaped by, her character was shaped here, and it shows the kind of character that is shaped by this school. We want the girls who are here to get the best, and therefore our parents, we want to encourage you that we move in the same direction, and it is our effort as parents. Be close to these girls, especially now that we are about to close, so that you continue supporting them at home, so that you continue giving them direction, so that they come back as good girls as the time continues. We want you as parents to sustain interest in excellence, especially while they are at home, and encourage them to develop good practices even here in school by engaging them at home, because we want parental involvement from our parents so that we have students who are focused, students who believe in themselves. You have been told about the infrastructure issues that we have, and I like Madam Gesa, she has said, it's not about the infrastructure. It is about what we do with the little that we have. It is about the attitude that we have about education, about academics, about our processes. It is about the perception that we create in pursuit of education. So you create a positive perception as a parent body, and then the girls will follow the same. For our current students, we want to encourage you to remain focused. I'm using the word remain because it means you're already focused. So girls, we want you to remain focused, and your eyes should not leave the ball. Do not drop the ball. We want you to ensure that you succeed by working very hard. Madam Lillian has talked about some grades that will not enable those girls to go to university. Every girl in Kenya Girls is a candidate of university, and our chairman, if they came with 350, 330, all of them deserve to get a B+. Actually, we should be talking of the last grade being a B+. To continue being close to our daughters, because as parents, we treasure you, we treasure our teachers, because they are the ones who are taking care of these girls. So I appeal to our teachers that you continuously improve on your systems, continuously improve on your processes, so that we have better results. For our governor, through our DG, being an older guy, I think we are giving you an assignment to go and look for something that you will do for us, excellence. Angalia tu, anaweza angalia tu na aseme nataka darasa 4, ukitokea darasa 4, madam amesema ana lap, akisema hiyo ni lap, excellence sisi Mbarire 5 million is not much, governor. For an old school. Yeah, you know, I saw the president go to Warren High School when he was the deputy president, and he did the administration block, plus 12 classrooms, and an old boy. And that is how you touch. That is how you become impactful to the society that brought us up. So I'm appealing that when you go back, nenda ambie huyo Kosgei amesema. Angalia, ataangalia na najua atatupatia kitu. Maybe hata governor atasema leo. DG anaweza sema nimetumwa na hiyo jambo. But we are very grateful for the support. I know for exigency of work, she may not have been with us today, but in spirit, I know she is with us. So we are going to go far. Madam Principal, fight on, the fight is on.
Wakati ukifika, tutawaeleza nyinyi wazazi. Tumegonga milango mingi, tumegonga milango ya MP upande wa CDF, tumegonga milango upande wa gavana, tumegonga milango hata kule kwa ministry, headquarters Ministry of Education. Tuweze kupata usaidizi kwa hiyo dormitory. Tunahitaji darasa 3, tunahitaji library na tunahitaji labs. Na school bus mpya. Actually, governor leo angekuja, tungempatia ile kibarua tulikuwa tumepanga. Ile kibarua tulikuwa tumepanga na principal ni kwamba governor akikuja leo, on top of the infrastructure support from the ministry, tulikuwa tumemwambia tutamchagulia wasichana kadhaa hapa, wapande kwa ile basi mzee, waende State House, waimbie rais, wamwambie nataka basi, wakitoka State House warudi na basi mpya. Lakini sasa tutatuma naibu wa gavana ambaye amekuja hapa. Si ni sawa warembo? Time for us as parents is to ensure that we sharpen those brains more and prepare them for the world. The world is not easy, the world is not good, but if they come out of this place with the right brains, hata hiyo kupanda gari ya buji watapanda. Watamwambia waache asome, anunue yake. Sina hiyo warembo?
Parents of Kenya, I think you have tried your best. I can see in fact umefanya kazi nzuri. These students, these girls, will look at them, they are properly mentored. But we should maintain, let's keep on molding them. They are still at that formative stage. Let's keep on protecting them. But to get to a stage where now we have to start now and engage with them. Not imposing things on them, but having a conversation with them. Mtu akifika, we say that once you get to adolescent, now we start now engaging with their brains, but not dictating. Because now they can reason. They have a space now where they can also engage your brain. Let's keep on modeling them, encouraging them positively, and I'm sure we have that responsibility. About 70% of these students, they are with the teachers. And that's how parents are losing it, because you get disconnected with your students. Develop keen interest to know exactly how they are performing when they come home during holidays. Make sure to know their movement and all that, because we must also protect them in a way. As we engage them, we have a responsibility to shield them until they get out of high school, until they get to the right age. Because if we don't do that, the other day, yesterday we were somewhere in Naivasha, and someone from Muhammadi painted a very green picture about Muhammadi. I don't know whether you are aware. This issue of adolescent girls getting, in fact, into intercourse, and also we having so many, adolescent pregnancies. There are so many, first in other countries, we must protect our children from getting girls. It's something that's coming, it's a way that's flowing. Let's protect our girls, so that we shoot them, they go to the universities, once they become independent, become adults. Then we can use them not to operate, in fact, they're on their own. And can we initiate something? Ya kujua basi ya watoto wetu. Tukianza hiyo kitu, then from there tuongeze tujenge pale, then we get a nice bus for our students. To me it's doable, and I talk to my governor, and I'll tell her it's important we buy a bus for our students in the Kenya girls. Sawa. Lakini pia tukiwaita parents when we call you to chip in, you also have a responsibility namna gani? It shall be our project. It shall not be governor's project. What I'll do as a deputy governor, I was run with it. I'll tell the governor, nimetumwa, we buy bus group for our students in the Kenya girls. Is that okay? Yes. Then the principal secretary, the chief principal, now will connect the other members of the staff and the parents. Then we see how we can actualize that to make it, the dream come true. The issue of the class is, Madam Principal, we shall also have a conversation. We see maybe the support, the level of staff, the level of the support that we can get into. You won't get during this meeting with the party office. You can come out and build chairman together and government for the CC. Because up where I'm starting now is still not very clear exactly what are your priorities. Because there are several issues that have been raised.
Call upon great promoters of girl child education in this forum to add to this list and pledge awards to encourage performance. That's the challenge I'm giving, especially those who are seated behind me. Suppose we have a 3-co award, for example. Suppose we have a Dr. Joka award for whatever they may want to encourage these girls. We shall really appreciate as a team. Of course, not forgetting the Deputy Governor's award. As I wind up, I wish to point out some of our pressing needs. On infrastructure, we have our multi-purpose hall that is under construction. It still requires funding. It is the one that is just next to us here. The government plus these good parents have actually been financing, and we really appreciate them for that. We are also in urgent need of a dormitory. With the population, the current dormitories are full. In fact, I have about 70 girls who are sleeping in a makeshift dorm. But we say, what matters is our brains, not the other things. That's why these girls can afford to shine and smile today, despite of where they are sleeping. We are also in need of a classroom block. We have a shortage of 3 classes. In fact, from some 2 Form 1s are also learning in some makeshift classes. But I can assure you, sir, they are also doing very well. The classes are not affecting them. But I imagine if they had better classes, they will perform far much better. We will also need some 2 science laboratories. Your Excellency, allow me to mention that this school, despite that very good performance, it does not have a library. We are in urgent need of a library. Not to forget what the girls told me, I must mention, they need a new school bus. These girls are requesting their elder sister, Honorable Cecily Barriga, to one day come and hold their hands, take them to State House to say hi to their father. And they believe all their problems will be over. Kindly take that message. Ama niajibu nilituma? Sawa.
To accept, and we are happy to report that the performance was exemplary. However, full realization of the aspirations was hampered by various challenges, including financial, socio-economic factors, growing students population, COVID-19, amongst others. This strategic plan outlines interventions to manage the identifying challenges and foreseen threats. In order to realize its vision to be a leading center of academic excellence, holistic and transformative education, and its mission of providing holistic education in Kenya that inculcates competencies responsive to global demands, anchored on technology and conducive learning environment, the school has identified 8 strategic pillars that will be key areas of focus for the next 5 years. And these pillars are: 1, academic excellence is top on our list. And number 2, infrastructure development and improvement. 3, leadership and governance. Number 4, talent identification and development. Number 5, psychosocial development. Number 6, information communication technology, popularly known as ICT. And number 7, resource mobilization. Number 8, stakeholders collaboration and partnerships. Implementation of this strategic plan shall be through a strategic plan implementation committee, which will offer leadership and oversee implementation of this strategy for the next 5 years. The school has also in place 4 committees that run various components of the school business comprising of teaching staff. Each committee shall be responsible for specified strategic goals. The chairperson of each committee shall be the strategic plan goal lead and shall ensure the day-to-day monitoring of the goal implementation process.
Patients, dear parents and stakeholders who are here, die on the operating table when you get it wrong in education. Infrastructure buildings like this one collapse and it costs lives, besides losing resources when we get it wrong in education. And so, Your Excellency, we want to emphasize that the pathway to proper life, the pathway to credible development in the nation starts when you get it very correct with education. And that's what we're doing at KBC House. So we are setting the pace on integrity. We are setting the pace on credibility of academics, so that we transform our nation as great men and great women that are producing here that are credible. We have brought resource persons here to play the role of role models to our girls. Today, Your Excellency, you are representing Her Excellency the Governor of Embu and the Chair of the ruling party UDA, who is an alma mater of this place. So girls, you control models. Kule mbele ni sawa. Kuna wale ambao wameongoza vizuri. Mnaona mifano miema from Her Excellency and others that are here. Our very own and the champion of Kieni Political Association, Dr. Kibaru, who has had an excellent career in the medical profession. She broke the glass ceiling in medicine when medicine was medicine. When very few girls were getting into the profession of medical science. And she has always been with you here. She has talked to you. I'm very much aware. She was here last week doing some activity here. So the way ahead of you has already been created. And yours is basically to get into it. So dear girls, and I know you've got the brains, we want you to break that glass ceiling that you have already been shown the way by Her Excellency the Governor, that you have been shown the way by other great girls who have passed through this school.